What's good, everybody? In case you can't tell, this behind me, this thing right here, that's a Legend of Zelda poster. I have quite a few posters of Zelda. I have Wind Waker on the GameCube. I don't have it for my Wii U. I don't really care for HD copies. I have two Zelda games on my 3DS. Majora's Mask 3D and A Link Between Worlds. Um, there's also the Triforce something another that I haven't gotten yet. There's Ocarina of Time that I had, but I've got to re-get. Um, this this is something that I just thought of. Um, Notice that on like the NES there was Zelda, Zelda 2. Then you had A Link to the Past. Then you had like that was the only game on the Super NES was A Link to the Past. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Okay. Then you had, on the Nintendo 64, you had Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Then on the, GameCube, it kind of slowed down because they came out with Wind Waker. And right there at the cusp of GameCube's end and the beginning of the Wii, you had Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was on the GameCube and it was intended for the GameCube, but to help the Wii, it was ported over to the Wii. And I have the Wii edition. And now on the Wii U, we will have Twilight Princess as well, and I am getting that game as well. Just because I love this game. This game is one of my favorites. But I mean, they always seem to release a really good Zelda game for each individual console. But what I've noticed as of late, and when I was just playing my copy in Wind Waker here, something's going on with Zelda. Something's going on with Zelda, and I don't think it's good. Zelda seems to be going to the handhelds. Zelda started off as a console game. Zelda is going to the handhelds, and Mario is core system game. Why Zelda is going to the handhelds? I don't know why Zelda is going to the handhelds, but Zelda seems to be getting more love on the handheld. Zelda seems to be more at home on the handhelds. For Christ's sakes, Majora's Mask handhelds. You had the Link Between Worlds handheld. You had the Ocarina of Time handheld. I mean, there is so many more Zelda handheld editions, and even the Wind Waker Wii Edition console. I mean, there's just way more handheld editions of Zelda than there are core consoles. Now, I'm not saying one way or another one is better than the other, but I happen to notice that Zelda started to go more to the core graphics of the handhelds. They seem to be building a stronger following on the handhelds. One of my favorite Zelda games, aside from A Link to the Past, is Spirit Tracks. It was on the DS. One of my really, it is. It's one of my favorite Zelda games. I played the hell out of it. Never beat it, but I played the hell out of it. And then of course you have A Link Between Worlds, which I played and I beat. Love that game. I also played and beat Ocarina of Time. I'm working on Majora's Mask, but Zelda seems to be finding a home more so on the handhelds than the core systems. I mean, look at how long it's taken for them to get the Wii U version of Zelda out. They're coming out with HD remakes of Zelda faster than they are the original IP for Zelda. And I understand they want to get a Zelda right. I get that. But they were pumping out original IP Zelda games quicker a couple generations ago. I mean, come on. Skyward Sword, that came out pretty quick. Because you had Twilight Princess, which came out right there. I mean, just bam. It came out right there between the ending and beginning, and it really didn't matter on what system they put it on. It was going to be on both anyway. And it wasn't going to hurt. And with mixed emotions over Wind Waker, Twilight Princess was not going to hurt nothing. Um, but we've seen more HD remakes of Zelda this generation on the Wii U than originals. And this has never happened before. But if you want original Zeldas, you gotta go to the 3DS, where you have, what is it, Triforce Heroes? You have A Link Between Worlds and Triforce Heroes. And then you have your remakes like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. But you have more original IP Zelda games on their handhelds. Um, and people are wondering what's going on with the, Wii U version. I think Zelda's going to more towards the handheld market. And I think we all need to be a little worried. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But while I'm playing, Wind Waker on my GameCube, because, like I said, I don't buy into the HD remakes. Although, you gotta excuse me, I am buying the Twilight Princess remake because, to me, it's a beautiful game. To me, it's one of the first Zelda games I ever beaten. I sat down and actually beat it. Like, I actually sat down. I love the fact of the motion controls. I thought that was so original, something completely different, never seen before. And I sat down and I actually beat that game. Then I went back and I played the Link to the Past, and, it is what it is. But I loved Twilight Princess. It's so dark, so different, and it really got me back into Zelda games, and it made me sit down and actually play them. So outside that, I don't really buy HD remake games. I don't. But I just thought this is something we kind of need to look at. Zelda's finding a home, more stable home on the handheld market instead of the console market. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Am I crazy? Am I just looking at this kind of wrong? Or is this something that's you're noticing as well? Let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, man, I'll see y'all next video. Deuces.